and they died.
And we're resurrected, just like Jesus.
Well, yes, they have risen. My name is Lorelei.
And I'm Antibiotics. Hi.
And you're watching
Shablam!
We are two drag queens in Los Angeles. We get down to the bottom of the culture. We get down to the bottom of philosophy, the meaning of life, friendship. Mm-hmm. And we bring you all along for the ride.
Yes, thank you for joining us for episode 8.
Oh my God, is it episode 8?
It's episode 8. Last time I f***ed up the... Oops, I'm trying not to swear. Oops, sorry, I swore. Last time I messed up the numbers. I said it was a different episode than it was. But last episode was episode 7 for those following along at home. And this is episode 8.
I was paying attention to that. I was listening to episode 7 and you were like, welcome to episode 6.
I know.
But I couldn't believe just now when you said episode 8, I was going to be like, no, bitch, actually. You know what I mean? I was going to be like, Alex, like, re-record, let's start again. But no, you're actually right. It is literally episode 8. And it is the season 1 finale. Y'all, it has been a freaking ride.
Yes, this has been fun. We started recording these back in December of 2024. Mm-hmm. And now here we are, middle of March 2025. A lot has happened in our personal lives, in our professional lives, in the world at large. We've been going through it here.
And we have been live on the scene reporting it to you because we are queer journalists.
Hello.
We are getting that press pass to DragCon, whether they like it or not.
Mm-hmm, period.
And you'll be seeing more of us, certainly.
Yes.
Season 1 does not mean the end. It just means we're taking our experience, your feedback, and turning it into something new for season 2. Uh-huh. And we want to use this episode to celebrate, the legacy that we've built as Shablammers, basically.
Hello. Season 1 will go down in the history books as one of, the preeminent seasons of podcasting, I think.
Okay, wake that shit up.
Los
Angeles Drag, if you're listening, start a podcast of your own. Join the ranks of queens who have decided to become queer journalists and content makers.
Hello, content creators, one might say.
One could say, but one is not here.
No.
But you know who is here? Alex in the back.
Oh, I was going to say 2 of us are here, but actually 3. Hey, Alex, how you doing?
Alex our good producer.
Mm-hmm. We put Alex through the ringer today.
Oh,
in this setup.
Yeah. Should we spill?
Sure.
So basically,
give him a little BTS behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, and this is part of the reason why this is the finale.
Oh,
because this is what we're trying to fix for season 2.
Hi.
We're getting notes from production. We are produced by the beautiful Petty Cash Studios here in Los Angeles, California.
We love the Petty Cash Studio,
and we had producers from Petty Cash let us know that the lighting is not. It's not giving what they needed to give. So we went back and forth a little bit about lighting, and I had a diva moment, certainly.
Ooh, last episode.
I was like, no, divas. Like, this is how you light a drag queen.
Yeah.
Like, actually, like, how you want to light the podcast is not how you're going to light the podcast. What you want to do is not necessarily what you're going to do. Because we are drag queens, so you need to turn up that front light.
Yes, we're not just an average podcasting here at the Petty Cash Studios talking about weed and healthcare. We're talking about drag, and we are drag queens wearing pounds of makeup, so we need to be lit accordingly.
But Alex was a great sport. And this is why we love Alex and why we got to make room for Alex. So leave a comment down below if you love Alex.
Leave a comment below.
I'll respond.
Hey, Alex is in those comments.
Damn. Wow.
Now, how has your week been? Did you run into anyone that is NBC?
Girl. As previously stated in episode 7, there are NBCs walking around Los Angeles and the world at large.
They're all around us.
All the BCs have to walk among them and pretend like we don't notice that they're NBCs. And what I mean by that is they are not born.
Hello. So did you see any this week you want to talk about? Did you get
There's
into
NBCs
any...
everywhere. There's
That's
NBCs
true.
everywhere.
They're amongst us.
What would you say is the percentage of the population that is NBC?
Ooh, I think probably it's larger than you would imagine.
It's larger than you imagine because I feel like we are biased because I feel like we know a lot more BC people.
Of course, we're in the drag world.
But also because we're queer and like a lot of queer people. Most queer people are BC. If we're talking about like the LGBTQIA plus community, I would say about 80%.
That's what I was going to say.
RBC.
80%.
There's a solid 20 that is NBC.
Yes, and
some of them are even drag queens.
Oh,
Just because this podcast is about drag, that's the only reason why I mentioned it.
okay.
People who are not nice in the dressing room, they're NBCs.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
People who are not respectful of their space in the dressing room,
NBC.
NBCs.
People who don't wash their tights.
NBCs.
Sometimes I don't wash my
But you know
tights.
what is BC?
What?
Turning a look.
Hello.
Stunting pretty. Giving the children what they want.
In LA City.
You just gagged me there for real. You just gagged me there for real.
Gotta hit you with those rhymes every once in a while.
So how was your week?
My week was good. I'm trying to think. It's been
Hectic, no?
it's been hectic, but not gig-wise. I've only had my free clinic every Wednesday at Rocco's in West Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
So last week we did... What was last week? I don't even remember.
Pisces season, right? No.
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
Hi, Glitterous.
Hey, Glitterous.
She was the host for Pisces season with
Yeah,
Amy.
yeah. My Pisces princess Glitterous. What's up? But yeah, last week
Nubia.
was... Oh yeah, mashups, of course, the drag classics.
Mashups.
Yes, we're recording this on a Wednesday for the first time, so I'm heading to that right after this. And today we are doing Glee covers. My
Yes.
Gleeks.
For all the Gleeks out there. Did you
Hey.
watch Glee?
I watched like the first 2 to 3 seasons of it.
Okay.
Were you
Do you have a favorite character?
Sue Sylvester. I love Jane Lynch.
And that's how Sue sees it.
Oh,
Remember that?
I do. Yeah.
That was legendary.
Were
Yeah.
you a Gleek?
Of course.
Yes. It was made for you, I think.
Well, I was like day one Gleek. Like I
Yeah.
tuned into the first episode
I did
on
too.
Fox.
I did too.
And Matthew Morrison went to my high school.
Oh,
my arts high
hometown.
school.
Okay.
And so they did this thing where they piled a bunch of us into one of the auditoriums at school, and they live streamed us into the Emmy Awards because I think either Glee or He was nominated.
Oh.
And there was like a red carpet like press moment where they wanted to like live stream like his high school like cheering him on like at the Emmys or the gold, whatever is TV, like some TV award show.
Yeah.
People would have to like go back in time and like look at this. You could probably look up OSHA, Matthew Morrison, red carpet, and something will come up.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was this live stream and the camera cut to all of us and we all had all these signs that were like, "We love you, Matthew Morrison." We were like, "What?" Like it was like what are we doing? And it was literally like a max, like probably like a 10-second pan across the room, and then it was done. And that was the live stream.
Wow.
They like filed us all into this auditorium just to do that.
Did you see yourself? Could you see yourself?
I don't know. That I don't know. But yeah, it was a crazy time that I went through. So anyway, I have a very weird connection to Matthew Morrison.
Have you seen him perform live before?
Ugh. Yes, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I just think that man is so corny. But
Didn't he get canceled though recently?
I don't know. I think people just find him annoying,
could be
which I
wrong.
think is just as bad. But yeah, I have seen him perform because they would keep bringing him back for like galas and like fundraiser concerts to like perform for all like the school donors.
Yeah.
And he was always doing some shit that he did not need to be doing on
Like
stage.
what? What would he sing? What was her?
He's just always trying to be so sexy singing musical theater, and it's like, get a life.
I saw him in The Light in the Piazza on Broadway.
See what I mean? Like they're trying to cast him in these like sexy roles, and I don't think he gives that.
Well, that was like 20 years ago now.
I wasn't even alive then.
Oh, just a baby. Who's your favorite character from Glee?
I literally was able to come out to my mom because I was able to tell her that I related to Kurt Hummel.
Oh, wow.
Gag that. So, of course, Chris Colfer, if you're watching, like, I'm a huge fan.
Hey, Chris.
And if not her, I agree. Sue Sylvester.
Yeah.
She was legendary.
Leave a comment below who your favorite character from Glee is.
Leave a comment frick below.
Where my Gleeks at?
Where the Gleeks at?
Hey.
Yeah.
But you have a friend performing tonight, making her drag debut. We got a debut.
Right. Tonight, I am launching my drag daughter.
Woo!
Basically, any fag knows that he needs a hag, which is like a straight girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all have one. If you're blessed, you have one, and
Yes.
I have one. And her name is Caitlin, my best friend Caitlin.
Hey, Caitlin.
And I love her. I went to college with her. We just birds of a feather, we stick together. Like we've gone through life together. It's crazy. But I am putting her in drag for the first time ever tonight. She was so excited to do her number. Like I didn't need to guide her at all. Like she made her own mix. She made her own costume. I'm just putting the makeup on her to like give her like the drag.
Yes. Do you have lashes for her?
I told her to get lashes.
Okay, good.
I sent her to Nigel's Beauty Emporium.
Hey, Nigel.
Wake that shit up. If you're living in Los Angeles, you should know Nigel's. And if you're out of Los Angeles, Nigel's Beauty Emporium is basically like a all-encompassing beauty supply store. It's like any kind of makeup brand you would ever want. Either like off the rack, or not off the rack, what's the word for it? Like drugstore makeup to like professional grade, like makeup artist makeup. You'll find it there. They have Krylon TV paint sticks. They have special effects makeup. They have prosthetics. They have wigs. They have everything. It's a drag queen's like oasis. It's like you can get everything you need for drag in this store. I do.
It's for a professional like makeup artists and people in the business.
If you're a drag queen and you show them that you do drag, they'll give you a discount.
Yeah, professional discount.
Yes, exactly. So if you're listening to this and you want like professional grade makeup at a discount, definitely hit up Nigel's Beauty Supply. You know, it's expensive, but it's in large quantities. So it lasts you a really long time.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've used a Krylon TV paint stick over the course of like several months.
Yeah. Any kind of setting spray you could ever imagine is there.
Literally. Everything.
Come on, Nigel. Do you want to sponsor a podcast with
I
two drag queens?
Hey. Drop a comment down below if you're watching Nigel's Beauty Emporium.
We love you, Nigel.
Yes. So I kind of had a crazy week, actually.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
I should update the people.
Update us. Update the Shablammers. They want to know.
First of all, Taylor Swift Eras Tour Drag Brunch is coming to a city near you.
It literally is. Y'all are going everywhere.
We're going on a 36 city tour.
Ooh.
So I was just in San Diego this last weekend. I did a 2-show day.
Oh, wow.
Where I performed brunch and then a night show. That was crazy.
Oh, they do night shows now.
I guess so.
Hey.
It was our first time doing it. I don't know how often we'll be doing it, but this weekend, as I record, Annie stated, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
This weekend, I'm going to Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey, Phoenix.
The following weekend, we will be going to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Ooh.
The following weekend, we'll be going to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
It's beautiful.
The following weekend after that, we will be going to El Paso, Texas.
Okay.
So, and many more cities to come.
How do people get tickets to this if they want to come?
There's a link in my bio.
Okay.
So you should go follow me at Yes Lorelei. That's Lorelei.
They should be following us both by now.
If you're listening to this and you're not following us, what the fuck are you
wrong
doing?
with you?
Are you serious right now?
You're listening to this and you don't follow us?
You're a pervert.
Oh my God.
You're a pervert just watching us and not following us.
Shablammers, I really had higher hopes than that for you.
You're no Shablammer. You're a freaking a pervertibler.
You're an NBC.
You are an NBC. I rebuke you. I rebuke you, an NBC. Go back from whence you came from.
Ooh, I think Alex is saying we're being a little too mean.
I think we got them.
To our audience.
I think we got them away.
I feel a little bad.
Don't feel bad. I mean, we really had to set the boundary there.
Okay. I still love you, Shablammers.
Well,
even if you don't follow me.
We scared off the bad Shablammers.
Okay.
So now if you're listening at this point, like, you're a good Shablammer.
The good
you're
one.
Following us.
Good.
And maybe you've had time to convert your ways, too, and you decided to pull up your phone and follow us while we were having our
There we
meltdown.
go. Speaking of following, subscribe on YouTube, because once we get to 100, we can add links and stuff.
Yes,
It'll
and
be
that's
more
what
fun.
we ultimately want to do, is we want to be able to, like, share content with you guys.
Yeah.
So help us get there. I think we're, like, 30%.
We're on our way.
But you know what? Slow and steady wins the freaking race sometimes. And girl, at your age, you know slow.
Ooh, and I know races. Hey, I'm a marathon runner, bitch.
Are you really?
Yeah, I've run 4 full marathons.
Are you serious?
Do you not know this?
No.
Yes.
You're lying.
No, I'm dead serious. I've run the LA Marathon twice, the Detroit Marathon, and the Austin Marathon. And then like 6 half marathons.
Annie does this. Okay, that was really specific, so I do believe you. But Annie will do this thing where she'll drop fun facts about herself just to trick me, and she'll be like, "No, bitch."
Most of them are true.
That sounds true, though.
That is true. Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Before,
you have a runner's build.
Well, thank you. I think. Yes, the last thing I did before quarantine was the LA Marathon. It was in February of 2020, and then the next month, everything shut down.
Shut up.
Yeah. Someone actually died during that marathon. My boyfriend saw him pass out. It's true. I didn't know this person.
I shouldn't be laughing.
I didn't know this person.
You're
but...
psycho. You're like, this is the second time that you mentioned like witnessing someone like nearly dying
well,
on the podcast.
I have to tell the Shablammers about my life, my anecdotes.
You're a bad omen. I'm afraid to like take you around places. You're like, I see dead people, bitch.
Well,
like
the first person, the electricity moment during You're in Town, for those who don't know, someone got electrocuted during a production of You're in Town that I was in. They're alive. The person that I know, they survive. So you're good.
For now.
Well,
I'm like nervous.
Well, hopefully you'll be back for season 2. If there's another drag queen sitting here, then you'll know what happened.
It's called like SHABLAM. It's like you had to like completely change it. So I think I need to make an announcement to the public as well.
Oh, okay.
I am officially competing.
Oh!
In the premier West Hollywood competition at Beaches Tropicana Project Drag.
Project Drag.
For those of you who don't know, actually, why don't you explain it? I mean,
we talked about it a couple episodes ago, a little bit.
Yeah, Annie participated in this competition.
Yes.
But it's a legendary LA competition.
Yes, I think it's probably one of, if not the top tier of competing in Los Angeles. They don't do it very often. The last one, Project Drag, was the one that I competed in, and that was like 2-3 years ago.
Literally.
Season 5, right? You're season 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so Project Drag is hosted, this one is hosted by Tony Moore. It's at Beaches Tropicana, like you said. How many people are competing this time? 14? 14. So it's a big cast. But basically, this is one of the few competitions where they have judges, professional judges. So it's not like you're inviting all your friends. It doesn't matter like how many people you get in the audience. To determine who wins, which is a lot of competitions here.
Yeah, I don't know how it works in other cities. Maybe if you're a drag queen in another city, you can drop a comment and let us know.
Leave a comment below.
But in LA specifically, a lot of drag competitions are audience-based.
Yes.
And so they find like a ticket voting system where like you buy a drink, you get a ticket. There's like voting boxes for all the competitors. This competition does not do that. This competition is like there's a panel of judges that are there every week. They're giving feedback. To be honest, it's like mini Drag Race. The type of challenges that they give you too are like, it's a sewing challenge. There's a talent show.
I had a makeover my season. Do you have one this time?
I don't think we have a makeover this time.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Okay.
But they give different varieties of challenges. So it's not just performance based.
The bottom 2 lip sync for their lives, like Drag Race. It's fun.
It's really fun. It's always fun to watch. It garners a very attentive audience. It's a big deal, and the quality of the competitors is really high.
You have to submit for it. Not anyone can do it. So you have to like, what did you have to do this time? I had to do a video and like answer questions and show pictures.
I had to show pictures of myself in and out of drag. I had to submit a resume. I had to submit a full-length performance in addition to any clips that I wanted. I think there was a couple of other things. But yeah, I just submitted that. And your girl got chosen, Shablammers. Let's make some noise if you're fucking Laura Hive. Wake that shit the fuck up.
Yes.
If not,
because a lot of people didn't. Like a lot of people submit for this, and not everyone gets chosen. They only took 14.
Well, my bio was really fierce.
Hello. Well, you had my name in it, I'm sure, so that helped.
It helped actually a little bit for, plot line reasons.
Oh,
they love
true.
like relationships. They brought back Selena Blackwater this season.
Oh yeah, Selena has competed with me and now with you.
So they kind of do these like production gags, which is crazy because they don't really film. But
well, they filmed my season, but my season was at Mickey's. Now they're doing it somewhere else.
They're not filming our season, which is okay, but they put so much production into this. In fact, they only selected 13 competitors.
Oh, right.
And they've recently announced that there will be a 14th competitor introduced into the competition, and it is a voting link between like 4 different drag queens who I guess maybe submitted. I don't know how they got there, but that's how they got there. And so we are currently in the process of seeing who our 14th competitor will be. And it's going to be really fun doing this podcast because we're about to get into like a weekly routine.
It's every Monday night, right?
So we'll have to do a segment each week where we do like a Project Drag update.
Okay, I like that.
I just want to say right off the bat, in case any of the like other competitors are listening, or anyone who might be like coming to the competition, these girls are really fierce.
Yeah.
I went to the promo shoot for our promotion, and I want to like put the promotion right here while I'm talking, by the way, because it was really fierce and Tony did a great job of organizing it. But the looks on these girls, it made me feel like a fucking booger. I was like looking around being like, oh, okay, so it's really that way. Like, okay, I got to really step up my jush. So I'm really excited because I think it's going to really push my drag into like a really good direction. I've been doing drag a long time. Just, it's hard to grow at such a rapid pace in LA, and in a competition, it's great because it's like, it's really rapid growth very quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to just like incubate Lorelei and then come out a different person. Hopefully I make it through all 10 weeks.
I think you will.
And I win this bitch.
Hey.
But there will be one queen eliminated each week.
That's true. So stay tuned to see how far she makes it.
Yeah.
And what are the prizes? The prizes are like kind of sickening.
So there's going to be weekly prizes.
Oh.
In addition to a ultimate cash prize of $5,000.
Oh, work.
In addition to other things. They have like nails and wigs
makeup.
and costumes and makeup and photo shoots and like magazine interviews.
And don't you get to be in a show or something at Beaches Tropicana?
Oh, yeah. And you get your own show at Beaches Tropicana.
Okay.
So, you know.
Good times.
It's going to be a good time. I'm excited.
I love it. I'm excited. I had fun doing it my season.
Yeah. And you're going to be there, obviously, to be Laura Hive.
Well, of course. Yes. Every Monday, as my schedule allows. Alex, you're going to come?
As my schedule allows.
As his schedule allows, we'll be there. I went to speaking of, wait, when does it start? Tell the people. What date?
It's going to start in April. So April 7th will be our first night.
Okay.
And you'll be able to see everyone's signature numbers.
And when does that voting for the 14th person go until? If they see this on next week, can they vote?
No, they're not going to be able to.
Okay, well, sorry. Should have voted earlier, I guess.
Yeah, if you're listening to this and you didn't vote, it's too late. You need to vote. You need to vote if you want to make your voice heard.
Vote, baby, vote.
If you want to make your voice heard, you need to vote.
Yes, it's true.
But it was funny because Tony emailed us and he was like, oh, who should the 14th contestant be? Like, cast your vote here. So I was like, oh, like he's probably just sending this to the competitors. So I went and I voted. Come to find out, it's a public link.
Yeah.
He's been posting it all over Instagram. Bitch, not me regretting my vote. Y'all don't need my fucking help. Why the fuck would I vote for you if it's open to the public?
Who did you vote for? Tell the Shablammers.
Should I be messy and actually say? Because I would feel bad if
it's not messy.
If she's not selected, I would feel bad.
Just say it. You want.
We can cut it out if we can cut it out.
Yeah, of course.
I voted for DDT Tsunami.
So there's Project Dragged Out is another one, and that's the one DD won.
Yes. So DD won Dragged Out. I think she's a really fierce queen. And
she's great. She's beautiful.
The other competitors, I was just like looking at them and I was like, I would rather compete with Dee Dee.
All four of them were really good.
All four of them are amazing. That was not shade. That was just like me being, I didn't know, to be honest, I didn't want to vote at all because I was like, I don't want to vote for who should join the competition. I'm trying to get rid of the 13th person,
exactly.
not add the 14th. You know what I mean? So I was just kind of like, whatever. Like Dee Dee, I feel like she won that Dragged Out competition. Yeah. She's young. She clearly has the skill. So I was like, okay, let's put her in.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so Project Dragged Out. There's one at Mickey's right now called the Hunty Games or Henny Games because there's both.
Mickey's has the Hunty Games. Precinct has the Henny Games.
Okay.
And then
those are basically Learn the Words, bitch. We talked about.
Learn the Words,
That's
bitch.
not really a drag competition, but it can be. That's basically all of them, right?
That's basically all of them, I
that
think.
are happening currently.
Yeah.
Can't think of any other ones. I'm sure we're probably missing some.
Yeah.
There's one that's like Queens of the Valley that I think Looney is hosting.
Yeah.
That just started.
Yeah, that just started. So there's just competitions all over Los Angeles.
Everywhere.
And Project Drag is just a really like high caliber competition.
Yeah. I'm excited for
it's
you.
an honor. I'm excited. Whether I win or I lose, it's a great opportunity. And I'm just going in to like have fun. So yeah.
What's the first week challenge?
Signature numbers. Like, do you?
Okay. And someone gets eliminated the first week?
Well, yes.
Okay. The drama begins.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle it. I'm going to be like in the dressing room like, oh, like pulling out my hair.
Yeah, because you didn't do a lot of competitions, have you?
No, I haven't done one in so long, which is why I also thought it would be a really good idea for me to do it.
Yeah.
Because I always thought if I was going to do a competition again, I want to do one where I feel really challenged. And I was really glad at the promo shoot. I was looking around the room and I was like, this is going to be a hard competition,
my
but
earring.
an exciting competition. Oh my God, your earring.
Oh my God, my earring fell off. I'm no longer a star. Should I put it back?
I don't
My
know.
nasty
Why did it?
clip on. Because
Ew.
these earrings are like not very tight.
So you don't have your ears pierced?
No, I want to get them pierced.
I have my ears pierced.
I need
Shablammers,
to.
As you can see here.
It would open up such a world of cute earrings for me. Sometimes I take pierced earrings and like
We
convert
should-
them into clip-ons, but that's a lot of work and annoying.
We should get your ears pierced and make that like Shablammer content.
Ooh. Leave a comment below if you want to get your ears pierced with me, Shablammers.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So Project Drag, Taylor Swift Eras Tour Drag Brunch,
Mm-hmm.
us recording our podcast on Wednesdays now and releasing on Tuesdays in
Season
season 2.
2.
I think we got all our updates.
Yeah, my free clinic. Oh, I did a promo, just a quick little promo video for World Pride that's going to be coming out soon.
Where's World Pride?
World Pride is in DC, but I think we filmed it actually at Beaches Tropicana.
They love filming there.
I know they do. So that's going to be a little
sorry.
promo with a secret special guest. So be on the lookout for that.
God.
Yes. That was fun. So should we get into our homework?
We shall.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Well, I'll go first.
Okay.
You tasked me with watching some drag performances,
Oh,
some
yes.
underrated diva
Yes.
drag performances. Wake that shit up.
Last week, our episode was all about divas, and we talked about some underrated divas. So I wanted Lorelei to do some research on some underrated drag divas that I want Lorelei to know more about, and also the Shablammers.
Lip Synca,
Ooh, she's my favorite.
Monica Monroe, Hot Chocolate. Hot Chocolate at Mickey's in
Yes.
West Hollywood. These other performances they seem ancient now. They're they're like shot on like VHS tape. I'm like, whoa, like come on, archival footage. Like, okay, and this is what I'm talking about, like Shablammers being on top of the culture. Like actually like Shablam is also a video archive of drag performances, clearly, because that's what we're talking about. And when we get to 100 subscribers, we will be able to share those links with y'all. So do us the favor of doing you the favor and help us get to 100 subscribers if you can. But these performances were iconic.
Yes. So I sent you a few of them. Did you watch them all, or did you like
Yeah,
go on?
I like kind of like I played them while I was doing my makeup
Nice.
today.
Yeah.
It was very gaggy.
Okay, so give like little snippets of each of them, maybe how they compare, what kind of drag styles they were, if you learned anything.
Well, it's crazy. I was going to say, like, it's crazy how much influence I realized they have over current drag performing.
Oh, yeah.
Did that sentence make sense? Basically, like I didn't realize that they were like the blueprint.
Yeah, you
and
see
like everybody
influences.
is like reheating their nachos, basically.
Yeah, literally.
They literally like went into the kitchen, like made the tortilla chips like themselves, like made their own like dough, made the tortilla chips, like put that shit in the oven, like got jalapenos from their garden, like cut that shit up. They made their own pico de gallo. They made their own nachos, and we've all just been reheating their fucking nachos for the past like fucking like. I don't know, when were those performances even like based on?
I think the Monica Monroe one was in the 90s. I think the lip sync and the Monica Monroe ones were in the 90s.
She was like incredibly cunty.
Yes.
It reminded me so much of like LA has so many amazing like trans performers, like gorgeous. We used to have a show called Heavenly Bodies, and it was like an all trans like drag.
I think
show.
they do it once in a while at the Abbey.
At the
still.
Abbey, yeah. And the only time you'll see me promoting a show at the Abbey. But like we have such an amazing community of that. Sasha Colby obviously is like from LA, and you know Carrie Colby, and like that whole like vibe I feel like was just so her.
Yeah, so we're talking Monica Monroe now. I believe, I could be wrong, don't quote me on this, but I believe Sasha Colby says Monica Monroe is one of her like inspirations, favorite drag queens.
It makes so much sense.
Monica Monroe is this fabulous entertainer. She won a bunch of pageants in the 80s and 90s, like Entertainer of the Year. I think she won Continental, but I could be wrong about that. But she's a fabulous dancer. The way she moves her body like to the music, the musicality of her is amazing.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah. A real like showgirl.
Yeah,
Felt
dance down.
Lip sync, Sasha Velour has like a number that I realize is like lip sync inspired.
Yes.
I think that was probably a lot more evident. I feel like I knew that because I've seen that kind of a number before. You do a number like that.
I have, yeah. So Lip Synca is like the spoken word queen. She is like, I don't know if she was the first, but she's definitely put it on the map of like lip syncing to dialogue.
Yeah.
So Sasha Velour actually says lip sync is one of her big inspirations, so that makes sense.
Yeah. And then Hot Chocolate is...
Hot Chocolate is a drag illusionist. She's most known for Tina Turner.
Wake that shit up.
I don't know if she's still doing it, but she was in that Vegas, like really famous Vegas celebrity illusion
that had like
show.
Coco Montrese
Yeah,
and Derek
yeah, yeah.
Barry. Oh my God.
So just so much energy. Yeah, the performance I sent you was from Mickey's Showgirls.
I'm kind of in my Hot Chocolate era the way I be doing Taylor Swift.
Oh, true.
I've had so many like past lives in my drag. Like I've done so many different kinds of drag, and like there's like a corner of the star of drag that is like celebrity impersonation, and this is the first time I'm getting my bag like being another person.
Right. Yeah, because did you explain what the Eras Tour is? We did, I think, right? You do
yeah,
like
very
an
briefly.
entire...
Again, Taylor Swift had her Eras Tour. So what we do as a drag performance troupe, I guess you can call it, is like we've been going to all these different cities and recreating the Eras Tour. So we cover all of the eras. Mm-hmm. We do mixes that are like 13 minutes long each. They're these medleys of like all the eras. I do Fearless and Folklore. I think I said in the last episode I'm not a Swiftie like that, but I've grown to love the community and respect Taylor Swift through doing the show. And I was brought onto it because they were just doing a one-off thing and they wanted someone to do it. And I agreed. And it's been like super successful since, obviously. But it's my first time that I'm actually getting like money in my pocket for impersonating someone. It's not really, it's inspiration. Right. I'm not really impersonating her.
You're recreating the looks though, kind of, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So in a way you are. But it's also probably one of the first times in drag you've done something so many times. Like because you do the same number.
Same number every single time.
Do you like that? Because I love that kind of thing because I find new things every time.
I was saying to our producer that I really love, well, you and I are theater kids. Yeah. So we love the rehearsal of like doing the same thing like over and over and like finding little nuances to it each time. And even both of us, even like with drag numbers that we rotate, like we still repeat. Like we have like a rotation of like drag performance that we like to bring back every once in a while and stuff.
If you have a good drag number, bring it back. Like the one and done things that some people do. Why?
Yeah.
So much work. Anyway.
So yeah, this is the first time where it's like I'm doing the same shit. We have swings for our show in case any of us get sick. They can like go on and like do like our era track.
I must have missed that email somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know if you would be my understudy, love. We're not quite the same type.
No, that's all right. Wait, so what about the other girls? Are they like, oh God, we have to do this again? Or are they kind of the same boat as you where they're...
No, I think everyone kind of vibes with it. Just a quick shout out to the other girls in the tour. We have Diana.
I love her.
Barbara Please.
Yes, so great.
Tiffany Vogue.
Ooh, so funny.
And it's hosted by the beautiful Glitteress.
Yes, we mentioned her previously.
Yes.
Love her.
So,
and who's the promoter of it?
Oh,
give him
Eric,
a shout out too.
Eric.
Hey, Eric. The brainchild of Eric.
Yes, literally. So you can find Eric on TikTok promoting the fuck out of our show. And yeah, it's been a real ride. Everyone seems to be getting into like the groove of their numbers and stuff, and we're like finding ways to like update them and like maybe do different looks so we're not always wearing like the same costumes, like finding ways to like shake it up.
I love it. Cool. Great job on the homework. Do you have anything else to say about those three queens?
Just thanks for sharing it and get us to 100 subscribers so we can show y'all.
Yeah.
We're not joking about that.
Yeah. Lip Synca, Hot Chocolate, Monica Monroe. Google them.
Okay, now let's transition to your homework assignment. My homework assignment, Shablammers, I was tasked with making a collage, if you will, of the two of us. That's all you gave me. Do you want to see it? Now this, I don't know how great this will be for podcasts, but this is a visual medium as well. If you're watching it, you'll be able to see. Did you hide it from me? Yeah, it's right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, now this is a work in progress, so I want to add to it as we go. I don't know how you want to do this, but... So whoa, you really did it. All right, so Shablammers, here we go. Oh my God. I can put an insert maybe. Do you want to hold it and then I can kind of like, I don't know how you want to do this. I can hold it here. And then here, why don't we can you see the full thing in my camera? Yeah. Okay, then Annie, you can go. Well, but I want you to see what. I know, but describe it. Okay, so this is
kind of us. It's like the two of us, one side was supposed to be for me and the other side is for her. So I put, of course, our mascots, Cookie and Smokey, on there. I got some candy on my side because I'm Cookie and the sweet tooth. I got, of course, the pink A. Lorelei's side is Smokey, so we got a little cigarette. Of course, gay dolphins. We got pictures of us from childhood, some of our diva inspirations, the first time I ever saw Lorelei, and then pictures of us together as well as this little fringe thing because it's pink and green. And now Lorelei can look.
I'm so fucking gagged.
I want us to both assign that. That's a mustache.
Oh.
Lorelei used to have a mustache, for those who don't know.
Yeah, I used to do drag with a mustache. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so this side is me then.
Oh, of course, the sheet music to your favorite karaoke song.
Of course. I love doing a Mariner's apartment complex. If anyone ever wants to book me to sing that, I will. Oh my God, this is crazy.
But I want us to both sign it, and then if we ever have guests on the pod, I want them to sign it and stuff too. And we can add more. There's
so
space to
fun.
add more.
And we need to like put this up on the wall.
Yeah, for season 2, we can put it somewhere.
So, Shablammers, this is a commemorative piece for season 1. I love it.
Oh, of course, this too.
Maybe we should make a habit for every season of doing like a commemorative piece. Oh my God. I'm not even going to comment on that, Herbert.
That's for our Patreon. You can see the up close and personal to see what I'm pointing at.
If you saw it on the, if you saw it, you saw it.
If you saw it, you saw it. But yeah, there's some candy. Of course, we got Whitney, Olivia Rodrigo, Gaga up there.
Whitney Houston playing you in the biopic of your
Hello.
life.
Some sweet tarts that I just hot glued to it. I don't know if those might mold. We'll find out.
I don't think they will.
Some pills, some antibiotics. Oh, of course, my throuple, Bryson,
Bruno. Oh my God. Is there a way that you can prop that up over there so that the Shablammers can have it at...
I don't know. Maybe we'd have to do it over here.
Shablammers, make some commotion for the freaking collage.
You
Come
know.
on, wake that shit up. Great job, girl.
Thank you. Someone called me a substitute art teacher last week, so I think it's appropriate that I had to do this art project for Shablam.
Who called you a substitute art teacher?
Samara Sin.
Oh.
Hey, Samara, I love you. We have a brunch together this week, so she tagged me as everyone's favorite substitute art teacher, which I take as a compliment.
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
So,
there we have it. Our homework was done and completed.
season 1 of the podcast. What do we take away from this? Did you learn anything about me that like blew your mind?
Well, hearing about your birth story was kind of wild. That was unexpected. Yeah.
Kind of crazy, right?
Literal twists and turns abound.
And I would say for you, the number of times that you've been like in close proximity to death.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah. That's the thing. I didn't even realize it until I just started talking about it too.
And your childhood.
Yeah.
Do you think there's maybe a demon following you?
Ooh, probably. Because I'm not a Christian anymore.
Shablammers, leave a comment down below if you think Annie's possessed by a demon.
Am I going to hell, Shablammers? Let me know.
No. Well, we talked about this. We don't believe in hell.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Which is a great callback to episode 3?
I think so. Death in the Afterlife.
Right.
There we go. Yeah, this has been fun. It's fun to like talk about things that I haven't thought about in a while. Even just as far back as drag and like when we met, that was like a cute little walk down memory lane. We don't do that.
At all.
Yeah.
This is a really great creative forum.
Yeah. So I feel like in season 1, we kind of shablammed us. Season 2, we're going to get down to the nitty gritty and shablam some specifics. Should we talk about it?
I keep saying that we're culturalists.
Yeah.
Season 2 is really going to solidify our position as culturalists.
Yes.
Gone are the days of the narcissism of Antibiotics and Lorelei.
I don't know if we'll say gone, but...
Now is the time for dissecting worldly topics that actually educate our audience and make this almost like a comedy educational hybrid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're going to be shablamming things that interest us and we think will like interest the Shablammers. And you can always leave comments down below for any topic that you would like us to shablam. If there was like something that happened in history or like you want to learn the history of a certain thing or you want like a deep dive on like a deep cut of something, a deep cut of worldly information, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, nothing is too small, nothing is too big. It could be anything from, we're going to shablam lipstick or shablam like...
Ancient Egypt.
Hello. Yes. So leave a comment below what you want us to shablam for season 2.
But of course, as Annie mentioned, we'll still be finding ways to tie it back to ourselves.
Of
'Cause
course.
We know that you guys appreciate us as artists.
Hello, we're drag queens and artists and in queer media.
Do you think, though, that, like, as journalists, we're allowed to have personalities? Because aren't journalists kind of, like, supposed to be neutral?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I mean, this isn't the New York Times.
No.
This is
Petty Cash Studios.
Petty Cash Studios.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, damn. Not the...
Oop.
The Alex Stray was crazy. that Alex Stray was fucking crazy. Damn. And that's why Alex thinks you're a bitch. I'm going to also wrap this up on season 1. Alex does think you're a bitch.
And by the end of season 2, he'll think you're a bitch as well, I'm sure.
Oh!
And maybe we'll think he's a bitch.
I think next season we might give Alex a microphone.
Ooh.
So people can actually hear when Alex says something.
Leave a comment below if you think Alex should have a mic.
Well, I'm gonna air out Annie's tea right now. I was in the car with her one day and I was like, we should have a camera and microphone set up for Alex. And she looks at me, she goes, Alex doesn't need a camera.
Love you, Alex. No wonder you think I'm a bitch.
I was like, okay, but at least a microphone. And she was like, sure, you can have a microphone. So anyway, yeah.
Give him a mic.
Should we do what time is it? Where are we at?
We are at 45 now.
Okay. Should we do one last ASMR to send off the audience?
Mm-hmm. Are we doing homework for next time or no?
No, this is the finale, bitch. We're on summer vacation. Oh, which goes to say, if you're a devoted Shablammer and you tune in every single week when we drop these episodes,
Tuesdays.
you will be disappointed to know that we will be taking a week break before getting back into season 2.
But we may trickle in some little clips here and there next week. We don't want to leave you too stranded.
Yeah, we are going to be letting you have some short form content while we are absent.
Yes.
It's just so that we can get a grapple on season 2 and come in really strong.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're not gone long.
Yeah, so
We'll be back.
It's our summer vacation, no homework.
Okay, no homework for us Shablammers. If you haven't done any of the homework from the previous episodes from the whole first season, now is a great time on summer vacation to do that homework.
Yes, that's your summer reading for you. If you've been listening to the episodes and you haven't been doing the homework along with us, you should definitely go back and try to follow up with us.
I just remembered something very exciting that I can't believe we didn't talk about until right now.
What?
The Rochelle Rack of it all.
Oh!
Ah, Rochelle, we love you.
Wake this tea up. Wake it the fuck up. So basically, last episode, we talked about divas.
Yes.
And I mentioned a underrated Broadway diva, Rochelle Rack. We post our episodes on Tuesday, and we post a little clip on Instagram to tease the episode. Who should come into my likes on this post other than the underrated Broadway diva herself, Rochelle Rack? She gave me a like on the post.
Thanks, Rochelle, for the support. We love you.
Go support Boop the musical in New York.
Oh, is she in that?
Well, yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
So wake that shit up. And mwah, we love you, Rochelle Rack.
Thank you.
So to kick off this ASMR, you have to hand me a Coke.
Oh, still only have Diet Coke. Is that okay?
Fuck.
The
Can we get some
aspartame.
real Coke? But yes.
Oh, there's Diet Mountain Dew. Would you rather that?
That's crazy. No, I don't want to get into all that.
It's old.
What's the rumor that Mountain Dew makes your dick shrink? Have you heard about
No,
that?
it kills your sperm.
Oh. Okay.
That's what I've heard.
Are you ready?
Okay. Final ASMR of season 1. That was a wet one.
That one squirted on me a little bit. Ooh. She was excited to see me.
Now take a sip.
Oh my god, I'm such a mess. I'm spilling all over myself.
These are my gloves.
Why the fuck did that happen? I was gonna wear this costume to Rocco's tonight, and now I have fucking Diet Coke all over it.
It's okay. The cliques will approve. It'll just be like getting a slushie
thrown at me. Oh my god, how embarrassing is that? Not on the final episode of Shablam, me spilling fucking Diet Coke all over myself.
I'm gonna do my gloves.
Let's do a symphony together.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Your gloves, my soda.
Okay, here we go, Shablammers. Leave a comment below if you like ASMR.
I'm kind of learning how to do a podcast, and I've been watching the past few episodes, and I've been wondering if I did this thing that I'm about to do, if the Shablammers will be able to hear it. So Shablammers, leave a comment down below if you can hear what I'm about to do.
Leave a comment below.
Could you hear that?
You swallowed.
Well, usually I spit.
That's what I've heard.
I don't like cum.
Oh my god, this is a long ASMR.
I know, but the Shablammers deserve it because they've been so dedicated to listening to every single episode of our freaking season 1 of our podcast, and we should at least give them the courtesy of letting them know that we appreciate them.
Stop yelling at me.
Well, I don't feel like you're being very respectful of the Shablammers.
Cookie and Smokey would not appreciate you yelling at me. Your co-host of Shablam.
Girl, fuck Cookie and Smokey.
How dare you?
Girl.
Oh, how dare you say fuck Cookie and Smokey? ASMR ended. I said it.
I'm looking at our poster over here and remembering that Cookie and Smokey are on here, and I'm feeling a little bad that I said that.
They're on there multiple times. Look.
Well,
That's Winnie, my dog.
Girl, fuck Winnie.
Oh!
Winnie's obsessed with me.
Oh my god, not anymore. Not after that comment. I'm going to tell her what you said.
And you know what? She's smart enough. She would know.
She would. Oh, remember Noodle? That was season 1.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring Winnie for season 2.
Oh, that would be a great episode.
Bring your dog to work day.
I can borrow Noodle.
Okay, or another dog. You can borrow Murray.
Murray. So Annie walks dogs during the day.
It's my day job.
And so she has a bunch of dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, but that is basically the episode. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, Shablammers, thank you so much for following us on this journey of season 1. We can't wait to bring you more Shablamming in season 2.
It's going to be a gag. Thanks for listening. This podcast is about drag, art, the culture.
Friendship.
And doing it together and having y'all along for the ride. So if you liked it, make sure you rate it and subscribe and leave a comment.
Yeah.
And follow us. And we'll be in touch very soon.
We'll see you soon, Shablammers. Bye. Insert theme song here.
Her.